let me tell you a quick little ghost story. Hello my loves, and welcome back to my channel. It is currently Halloween Eve, or All Hallows Eve, and I just got the inspiration to start vlogging right now. I'm currently reading one of my books, One Dark Window, and it is totally like dark academia fall vibes. I'm not very far in it. And I'm also reading another book that is perfect for this season, and that is The Journey of Souls. I thought it was about past lives. It is connected to past lives, but it's about what happens between lifetimes, and it is so interesting, and again, so on par with the season that we're in. A major theme of Scorpio season and fall is death. We see it outside, things dying, and then of course they will come back to life in the spring. But also in our personal lives, a lot of things may be dying, or we are letting things go. I have a whole video on things that I'm letting go in my season. Also, can you see the Halloween decorations behind me? I am one of those people that I'm probably going to keep my Halloween decorations up for at least a week or a few weeks after Halloween. I get really sad when I see people posting about Christmas. Christmas is fun, it has its time, but I just am so sad to let go of Halloween in October. So I'm gonna try to keep milking it for as long as I can. We'll just see what this vlog includes. So find a comfy spot if you haven't already. Let me know down in the comments if you are needing this video like me, because this is obviously gonna come out in November, like this hit of October serotonin after October is over. And I just hope you enjoy this video and it makes your October fall heart, because it is still fall. This is the hill I will die on. Fall goes until December 21st-ish. So it just gets taken over by Christmas. Also, one more thing. Let me tell you a quick little ghost story. It's not really a ghost story necessarily, but just something really cool that happened on my birthday and totally connects with the theme of Halloween, or Samhain as they call it in the Celtic tradition, or Sabbats if you celebrate those. I've talked about them a lot on my channel. The Wheel of the Year, or you could call it the Witch's Wheel of the Year. Anyways, a huge theme of Samhain is the veil thinning between the physical and non-physical, and I got the biggest message from the non-physical on the night of my birthday. So I'll try to keep this story somewhat concise, but we are on the way home from the pumpkin glow event that I talked about in my last video, where I brought you along with me as I was celebrating my birthday. Anyways, we're on the way home from that event, and I was talking to Steven's mom about British shows. Like, she loves British culture, British shows, anything to do with like British anything. She likes to watch it and consume it. I was thinking about it, but we had just pulled into our driveway. They drove to our house and we rode together. I was about to say my grandma, my dad's mom, also loved British shows, and there was one particular show that she would watch all the time. We would watch with her, and we just thought it was so silly, and the main character even looked like her, but I couldn't remember the name. But I was thinking of it in my mind, like literally picturing it. Anyways, we come inside. It's super late. I get Arlo some milk because that's his bedtime routine. I turn on the TV because we usually watch just like a little bit of a show before he goes to bed. I literally turn on the TV, and that show that I was just thinking about that my grandma used to watch all the time was on the TV. Like, out of all the shows to come on as I'm turning the TV on, that one came on. Like, full body chills, tearing up. I was like, thank you, Grandma. Like, that is a sign from my grandma, and you cannot convince me otherwise. Also, I should mention that my grandma has passed away, if you haven't picked up on that yet from this story. That was such a cool moment, and I had to share it on here. Of course, right away I texted my sister and my cousin, who are also super close to my grandma, and I was like, this was crazy. Like, I was literally just thinking about this show like 5 minutes beforehand. Turned on the TV and the show was on. So of course I watched the show, and it was just such a warm, special moment. So the veil is thin, and not just for Halloween. I think it's this whole season, like this whole month of October through November, the veil is thin. So obviously ground yourself, set good intentions, because you don't want to connect with anything that does not have your best interest. But what a beautiful time to connect with your spirit guides. I totally know that my grandma and my other grandma are my spirit guides, and I was just so grateful for that sign. I was like, sign received. Thank you, Grandma. So I digress with this ghost story, but I just had to share it on here. One last thing. If you want a little bit more about Samhain and why I keep saying that, check out a video I filmed last year where I talk about what Samhain is and how I celebrate it. Okay, let's get into the vlog. I got this at Trader Joe's and it is so good, the green apple sparkling water. And I also just want to show these adorable, what are they called? Coasters that my mom got me. Or she just had them and gave them to me. Like I mentioned in my magical witchy house tour, like my mom has furnished my house with just stuff that she has and has given to me. This is probably my favorite one in the whole deck. It's so cute. Love, love, love. Like you can switch it out depending on your mood. So cute. Keeping these out all year. We've got the pumpkins on the tray. Arlo and his cousin that I watch have messed with this a little bit, but not too much. And of course I've got my October vibes ambiance on. We've had hundreds of these up on this TV and the TV downstairs the whole month. Good morning. It is Halloween morning. I am so excited to just juice today as much as I can. Side note, ever since I was a little girl, people jokingly would call my hair a rat's nest. And it used to bother me, but honestly now I just embrace it. My hair is always messy. It just naturally got some curl to it. And I just embrace the messiness, especially in the morning. So if you see messy hair in my videos, that's just me. I'm showing up as me. Anyways, I've been doing a lot this morning. It's nice when I get up early. I got up like at 5:45 maybe. Arlo's still asleep. It's almost 8, which is crazy. It's a super rainy, cozy day today. We haven't had any rain this October and it's been super warm. So it's all the Halloween October vibes and it's just been nice having some time to myself. My mornings are sacred to me. I love having morning time to just fill my cup. I've been reading, posting a few things online of like past Halloween costumes and filming a few things for this video. So I'm just wishing a happy Halloween and Samhain to all of you. Even though I will post this past Halloween, you can still feel those magical vibes.
Was a long
Says do not eat batter. Funny joke.
Yeah, if you're a bitch.
Who doesn't eat brownie batter?
Right? Jared, today was a check skeleton like 3 years in a row.
He makes a perfect check skeleton.
I know, right?
It's like you're at Abe Lincoln. This works.
Yep. Just works.
This says combined for 50 strokes.
What?
Like that's how many times to stir it.
One bite?
Alright, so the brownies are done and I'm going to try to make them into spellbook brownies from Hocus Pocus, except I planned this way too late and all of the stores were out of candy eyeballs. So I'm just going to try to do it all with icing. So we'll see how this turns out. Alright, definitely not winning any piping awards anytime soon. And it was so hard to make black icing. This was the closest I could get without making a huge mess. Bigger than the mess I already made, but they're not bad. Hopefully you can tell what they are meant to be. And they were super fun to make. So, you know, just gotta take it for what it is. All right, I must be super last minute this year because I'm just now putting my Halloween costume together. And Halloween is tonight. So we're gonna do our best with the craft supplies that I got from Michael's. I forgot to get glue, but I have a glue gun to put my costume together. Alright, I wasn't able to film all of the process because it was involved and I needed my phone. But here's the finished product, and I think it turned out pretty well.